Hello everyone, Hillary here with Hilly Soaps Bath & Body. Thank you for joining me tonight for another soaping video. Tonight I'm doing heat transfer method. So I already have my live water here that's readily hot. I think the temperature is 173 degrees. I'm not going to wait for anything to cool down. I'm just putting my live water straight into my hard oils and butters. And I already have my liquid oil prepared with kaolin clay that I already mixed in there with the fragrance that I'm using from Candle Science. And I'm calling this soap Queen of Hearts, requested by my daughter. She named it, so I'm honoring her request. And what I'm going to be using, like I said, is fragrance from Candle Science. One of them, it's a combination of two fragrances. So one of the fragrance is called Rose, and the other one is Amber Noir. And there was a customer's review on their site, and they mentioned that they combined these two fragrances and it smelled wonderful. So I'm going to try that, which is my first time blending any fragrances together other than essential oils. I blend essential oils all the time. So that's going to be something new for me today. I'm adding my coconut milk, which is in this container. I'm also super fatting with olive oil, which is extra virgin organic. And the colorants I'm using is two from Wholesale Supplies Plus. I like the Copper Runway Glitz Mica Powder. That seems to give me more of a darker gold color than the 24 karat gold color that I have. So I'm using that. And I'm also using the Amethyst Purple Mica Powder. So those two there. And two other color micas from Nurture Soap. One is Black Pearl Mica. That's gonna give me a little bit of like that grayish, hopefully like a silverish tone. And Lavish Lavender Mica from Nurture Soap again. And I want that lighter purplish color. And I think that's it for now. So, okay, now that my live water is still hot, before it cools down too much, I'm going to add that into my hard oils and butter. Just make sure to pour it slowly so it doesn't splash back. I always mention that because, you know, live water is caustic. So it's, you know, a bit dangerous. If it gets on your skin, it'll burn your skin, kind of melt it, I guess. And as always, I always add the salt and the sugar into my water first. And then I add the lye into that solution. I hope you guys can see this. And today I'm recording by myself because my husband is busy doing some construction inside the house. He's renovating our bathroom, main bathroom. So I don't have my other half with me, but that's okay. I set my time to 10-minute setting, so every 10 minutes I'm going to have to restart the camera before it cuts me out and cuts a whole segment of the video. My last video that I posted, it was Heart of Gold soap, and I didn't realize that the pouring segment of my video was completely cut out. So if anybody watched that, I'm really sorry about that. So I will try my hardest to prevent that from happening tonight. But as you guys can see, the oils, well, the hard oils and the butter is all melting. Okay, now that all my hard butters and oils are melted, I'm going to add my liquid oil portion into that, and I'm just going to give this part a little blitz, because I added the kaolin clay and the fragrance inside the liquid oils. Okay, so I'm going to check the temperature right now to see. Okay, 89.5. I like to soap around between 80-85 because that temperature allows me to add all the different intricate, designs or the fluidity that I need to give it that nice design in the middle of the soap. I'm going to give that a little bit of a blitz again. This is my extra virgin olive oil. That's what I use for super fat. Sometimes I'll use avocado oil, just depending on what recipe I'm using. Going to add my coconut milk. Okay, so this measurement spoon is 2 tablespoons. So I'm just adding that straight into my batch. Okay, so I'm doing in the pot swirl because I'm having a malfunction here with my camera and my memory of the card, and oh my goodness, it's one of those nights again. Okay, so it is definitely getting too thick for me to really do any kind of like nice swirling or drop swirl, so oh yes, that is thick. Thick, I tell ya. You know, sometimes you just have to laugh about these things because you're like, oh my goodness, how many times can your plans just get ruined? Okay. Alright, well, I hope I'm in the camera because what else can go wrong? Let me check. Alright. I'm in the view of the camera. Well, my mom's is coming to visit me real soon, this coming weekend. I'm very happy about that. So, you know, she still lives down in Florida and I'm here in Rhode Island, so, you know, we used to see each other practically every day when I was living in Florida. Now that I'm here, get to see her maybe like, I don't know, 3 times a year. So it's just not enough, but I'll go ahead and pour this from on high. 12, 6, 3, and 9. Well, that's looking nice. I have to leave some for the top, I suppose. Okay, let's leave it at that. And then I'm going to do the black. So far, all disastrous soaps, at least I thought was going to be, turned out pretty good. So maybe this will surprise me too. Okay, so I'm doing 10, 2, 5, what is this, 7. Oh, does not want to sink down. Okay. And now dark purple. I'll do that in the middle. Ooh, yeah. Ploppity plop plop. Yay. This is my messiest soap ever. Okay. Okay, so what you do is just swirl it around and around. Try to get that in there without muddling it too much. Okay, I think that's good. I really don't want to disappoint my daughter because, you know, she was looking forward to me making this design. And she came up with the name of the soap, so I know she's really looking forward to it being pretty. So let's hope it turns out great. But you know, it's my daughter. She says that every one of my soaps look nice, even if it doesn't. So she's real supportive. She's probably my #1 fan. It's really sweet. So I'm I'm going to go ahead and pour this in. Interesting design. Okay. And now the purple, the dark purple. Yes. Okay, like I said, I have to keep stopping my camera every 10 minutes. So if you hear any kind of buzzing, that's actually my iPhone going off. So that means 10 minutes. Okay, and one more here. The lavender, just going on the other side of that was supposedly grayish color. Looks more like charcoal now. Make it a little bit more fluid so I can actually do something with this design here. Okay, well, I'm back and I kind of changed up the top layer. I actually just did lifted up the sides and did a little bit of a spoon swirl. I figure that might be better to do, to put my embeds on top. So yeah, let's change of plans like always. So I'm going to add my embeds in right now. And oh, I'm sorry, let me take off my gloves because, like I said, my gloves are kind of too big for me, so it kind of hangs over and gets into my soap when I'm putting my embeds in. I always like to kind of put my embeds to the side for some reason, but I really like these. They're so pretty. I like the rose carvings on them. Okay, so it's been a few days since I last unmolded my soap. I guess it was about 2 days, and I let the soap block just sit around for a few days, and it seems like it came out really nice. Everything is hard and clean. So I'm going to show you the first cut. So there it is. Seems like it turned out really nice. That's, well, the front side. You guys can see that. I like the gold and the way it's swirled. Sometimes I do miss Florida. I was there living there for about 16 years. So I got used to the weather and my skin thinned out a bit. And I might visit Florida again during the summertime maybe. We'll see, but I think the better time to go to Florida is probably to get away from the cold for a little bit, take a little break, and enjoy the Sunshine State. The other night, my daughter and my husband went out to Walmart to get some groceries, a few items, and we were almost back to our house when there's 2 deers that just kind of jumped right out, one after another. Well, it must have been like 10 o'clock at night. And it was so pretty. They're really big. I mean, they put on some weight to endure the cold weather and scarcity of food during the winter. So, but boy, they're really big animals. And we do from time to time have deers just walk right through the back of our property. And you know, it's funny how they just freeze when they see you and they get startled. But yeah, that was nice. Well, this is my last cut. And I hope you enjoyed the soap as much as I do. And thank you for joining me again. And if you like any of the content, there's anything you guys can share, tips, tricks, suggestions, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.